everyone, I'm Jake. In today's video, I will tell you how to plan your budget for the first month when you arrive in Canada. Because when you're in your home country, you possibly cannot analyze all the unavoidable expenses you would face when you finally reach here. Even I was very well prepared, I did entire planning, but still I was caught off guard by many of those expenses. I want you to be well prepared ताकि यहाँ आने के बाद खर्चे का झटका एकदम से ना लगे. Alright, so let's go inside the house and roll this video with a cup of coffee because it's very cold outside. It's Canada. Right off the bat, let's start with the first dollar that we spent when we arrived in Canada. Now Demi, you're the one who spent that first dollar. You made that payment, so why not you start?
Okay, I made the first payment at airport for purchasing 2 SIM cards. So sooner or later we have to buy it. Why not sooner? And we spent 35 plus 35, $70.
Next in line for us was the taxi fare from airport to the Airbnb accommodation where we were staying. Now we paid 53 Canadian dollars. Depending on where you go in Toronto, the fare may vary from $40 to $75.
Next expense was $329 for our Airbnb stay for 7 days.
I think if you have friends or relatives in Canada, then I highly advise to stay with them for the initial week. You will save this. Then our next expense was daily traveling expense. So we picked up these Presto cards and we charged them for $20 each in the beginning. But I would advise you to charge with at least $50 so that you don't have to keep going on recharge kiosks again and again. So in the first initial month, we spent almost $100 each on these Presto cards for our traveling expenses in buses, trains, streetcars and all those things.
I think you forgot $200 extra that we spent on cabs.
Yes, we did, but it wasn't a matter of luxury or anything. You know, in Toronto when we came, it was extremely cold and there used to be snowstorms at unexpected times. Weather used to get really cold and उसके अलावा जब हम ग्रोसरी शॉपिंग करने जाते हैं, स्पेशली जब मैं डेमी के साथ जाता हूँ, तो हमारे पास ऐसे बड़े बड़े 4-5 बैग्स होते हैं और बस स्टॉप और ट्रेन स्टेशन जो है कम से कम 5-10 मिनट की दूरी पे तो होते ही हैं वॉकिंग के. तो उस वेदर में इतना वजन उठा के नहीं चला जाता. So that's why we had to spend on taxi. Even you will have to spend on it, so don't worry about it. So far खर्चे के ये इनिशियल झटके खाते खाते हम लोग आगे बढ़े and then we come to our daily grocery expenses. You know, so I would say that in the first month approximately our grocery bill was $250. That can vary depending on your family size and the kind of food that you like to eat. So according to our needs and desires, our bill came out to be $250 for a month on grocery, on eating stuff in the kitchen.
Okay, the next in the major expense where we spent money was rent. So in here the rule is basically you have to pay first month and last month both together. So 2 months rent in advance. So we spent $2,600 for 2 months.
That was a major chunk.
The next expense we made was on electric items. So we bought a blender, we bought toaster, a rice cooker, hair dryer.
Your hair dryer.
You don't use it, right? You will never use it again.
Okay, आगे बढ़ो.
And some utensils to just set up the house. It was worth almost $1,000 for us.
So that is also one expense which is quite unavoidable because electronics you have to buy from here because the voltage supply and all those differences, our Indian electronic equipment didn't work here, so we had to buy electronics here. One more major expense which can hit you unexpectedly if you are coming in winters to Canada are the winter clothes. Even though we got our one jacket each and thermals and topies and mufflers from India, but there are specific winter jackets which you need to survive in Canada. So we picked up those jackets from Canada and those snow boots and winter boots. So total you can say it came around $1,500.
And the last and the most important expense we had was health insurance. So for two people to cover 3 months, we spent almost $350.
Because the government insurance which you get as a PR, it comes only after 90 days of your arrival. So initially, not to take the risk, we have to get this medical insurance for 90 days, right?
Yes. So total what we are sharing is just first month expenses. We will come up with monthly expenses later on, when once we spend almost 3 months here, then we'll be able to have a fair idea on that.
So we made this video on the request of one of our subscriber by the name of Fun Car Daily Dose. Requested us to make a video on monthly living expenses in Canada, but our experience so far is limited to our first month of expenses. That's why we made this video, and very soon we will come up with a new video wherein we will discuss about the monthly living expenses in Canada. So if you have any queries or any questions on which you want us to make videos, leave your ideas and questions in the comment section and we will try and make the best video possible for that. Till next time, carry...
1 minute babes, you forgot to mention one more expense.
What?
ये जो सारा कनाडा का डेकोरेशन के लिए स्पेंड किया $50, वो कौन ऐड करेगा?
$50 नहीं है. This is my budget shopping from Dollarama.
So how much did you spend on that?
Maximum $10.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
See you next time.
Thank you all for showing love and subscribing to our channel. Keep showing love, keep subscribing. Take care.